Hi, good evening. My name's Kathy McDonald. 60-year-old woman from Philadelphia, which is the United States of America. And I am by profession a lawyer. That ranks low in really who I am. Okay, right now I'm sitting in the 5-star hotel of Iquitos, El Dorado. This is kind of the style that I'm used to living. So the Tambo, the way I lived there was quite arduous for me and quite different. And the primary thing is that I hate heat, I hate humidity, I hate insects, and I'm afraid of the dark. I'm gonna have to get real personal here, but when I first met with the Meisters for a consultation, I went through, you know, I have a stuffed up nose, I have this, I have that, and had learned to live with a chronic gynecological condition that has been misdiagnosed, buried, and according to Western doctors was quite under control. And Inez, God bless her, who I connected to immediately from the first ceremony, asked, how are your female bits? And I said, you know what, now that you mention it, not so great. And not so great is a goddamn understatement, because I had to have treatments with her that knocked my socks off basically every day after she discovered that my vaginal area was quote-unquote injured. And I had just been to the doctors a couple of months ago, and they were like, yeah, you're just gonna have to live with this, you know, whatever this is. I've had several diagnoses. So it was painful, it was scary, because I'm in like a strange hut in the middle of a jungle with a woman I don't know, being extremely vulnerable and open, and it was all about trust. This whole thing has been about trust, in terms of trusting the shamans to lead you in the right way, trusting, you know, the coaches or whatever the heck you call them, to make sure that you're in good hands. I really had, I'm a kind of trusting person, but man, when it comes to my body and like cleanliness and bugs on beds and stuff, I'm like a little spooky. And I just gave it all up, and I actually think I'm healing. I can actually feel the difference. I also shed 30 unnecessary pounds, which always makes things better. Okay. Basically, the temple is for healing, and where do you go to heal? Traditionally not a Western hospital, but they're meant for healing. I was in the hospital. I was to my Tambo for like larger part of the afternoon. I would hear people laughing and stuff like that, and I just had to lay in there, which was good. I think is what my body and what the tissue needed to get back in shape. Plus, we had a limited amount of time, and I knew she was working real hard on me. Plus, I think the medicine inside me from the ceremonies really helped the healing. Like sometimes it'd jolt me out of bed like in the middle of the night, and I would see like, I don't know, like dots on my body and stuff like that. I actually think I'm on the mend. I can't wait to go to my gynecologist and present. I was very attracted to the female shamans early on. They felt, I identify with the feminine, and because I'm a girl. But towards the end, I really liked the guys, man. They got like really soulful and like down into a deeper place. Surprisingly for me, I don't even know what that means. It just felt extremely holy. I think they're all of them are magical healers. And it's old stuff. It's old. It's not anything I'm familiar with at all. It's like old and deep and should be maintained. If you're considering doing an ayahuasca retreat or taking ayahuasca, I would recommend going with the temple. They're highly organized. They have trained staff. They've done millions of ceremonies. The people there like are on it. They're just clear. You can tell, look, they got to make money. They got to keep the thing afloat. It isn't about the money. You don't feel that at all, which is a good thing. It doesn't feel like a business. It feels like it's about the business of making things better. So I felt safe, you know, safe in a jungle doing a powerful, you know, purgative substance. So, you know, if you feel safe there, they must be doing something right. I have mucho grande respect for ayahuasca. It is powerful medicine.